to Linda's Pantry, and today, as you see in the title, it's just a little bit of a channel update. Big stuff going on. Okay, so this is the very last day of August. It was an extremely busy month. It's been an extremely busy summer already. I feel like fall is in the air. I have a sweater on. It's in the 60s today. It just feels so good. I'm super excited. It's going to go back up to the mid 80s here in a couple of days, but I'm going to enjoy it. And so I just wanted to kind of give you a rundown of what I've got going on and what's coming up for the channel. So, okay, like I said, August was extremely busy. I don't think I've done a channel update in a long time, or it's been a few months. So this was also the big Thrive sale this month through midnight tonight. It's going on website wide, everything that they have on their website, 30% off. I took advantage of it. I bought extra stuff. I was totally blessed by all of you that ordered and jumped on board with being a consultant as well as being a monthly delivery, because if you signed up for a monthly delivery, which you need to do if you're a consultant anyway, but if you signed up, you got 30% off and free shipping for anything over $100. So that was fun. That made the month really exciting. And just to know that everybody's kind of putting some preps away into, you know, even if it's just their long-term stuff, they don't want to use it. I think we should all be focusing on this. So September generally is kind of a preparedness month for the most part. You know, it's kind of an awareness, a month to be aware that, hey, winter's coming. We need to, you know, we need to be prepared for the year ahead. And just the climate that we're in, I think everybody's going to have that in their mind, in the forefront of their mind, no matter what. So that being said, this month, okay, so let's go over some of the things I did. I did some jams. I did some really good jam. In fact, I just gave my neighbor the rhubarb marmalade. I only have 3 jars of that left. I've used it myself for glazing. I used it like a sauce, like a barbecue sauce over pork, what do they call those? Country ribs. Delicious. Anyways, it was the orange rhubarb marmalade. So I did that video for you. I did a spicy jalapeno peach. I have 1 jar left. 1. I'm not letting go of it. It's staying for a pork roast. Yeah, I'm gonna have that on a pork roast for sure. Let's see, and I did tons of canning. I'm running out of jars, believe it or not, and I'm actually going to buy another flat of pints this week at some point when I get to the store that has some ball and cur jars. And I just canned beautiful spinach and Swiss chard out of my garden. The chard was out of my garden. The spinach was in the at Costco, and I got 7 pints, and I just love it. But I will say, I was talking to Jenny. Look at, you just get, I had a lot of siphoning in the canner for whatever reason. And so when I do it next time, I'm going to do it in larger jars, put less greens in the jar, and see what comes out. I'm totally eating all of it. I know I canned it safe. I know I debubbled everything correctly. I don't know, for whatever reason, some fruits and vegetables heat up, it seems like, to that boiling point faster. And, you know, like tomatoes. I always have siphoning with tomatoes when I pressure can. Don't know why. So, and as canners, we're going to have it. But if any of you have the answer, or if you have the same issue, let me know. I will still eat it, trust me, but absolutely wonderful. And it's beautiful. This beautiful, of course, green's my favorite color, but beautiful greens to have on your shelf. These are packed full of things that we need. Iron and all those, vitamin K, vitamin C, I think vitamin C. I don't know. I don't know about the vitamin C. I might be thinking jalapenos. But all the things that we need to keep us healthy, and in the middle of winter when the greens maybe aren't growing in your area, although I can grow them in mine. Spinach is kind of a tedious thing to grow, so I like the chard. better. It's not got that bitter taste that kale can have, and even spinach can have if you cook it at too high a heat too fast. Swiss chard is it's just the happy medium for me. And so that's why I grow a lot of that. And I'll be planting even more than what I have out there right now. So we'll be canning more greens. Don't worry about that. Let's see, what else is coming up? I've got a couple collaborations that I'm in. I'm in a collaboration for September 6th. All of us, there's like 5 or 6 of us. We're doing a back of the pantry challenge. And so we were challenged to do a meal using an item. And I'm going to keep the item a secret for now. It's going to be, trust me when I tell you, on the 6th, we all put our videos out there. And we're using it in very creative ways. And it's stuff that, you buy it in a preparedness mindset. Maybe you buy it because your kids like it. Maybe you buy it because you have that you like it. It's a sometimes food. I'm going to put this in the pantry because it'll keep for a long time because it's canned or whatever. Anyways, it's going to be a fun challenge. And then also we've got September. That's another, so it's a soup challenge. I'll be doing a roasted potato leek soup for that. It's towards the end of the month. And then we've got Croctober coming up in October and all that. I mean, it's just an exciting time. I'm getting ready to do my fall decor. So if you guys want to see how it comes out when I'm all done, let me know. I will take you along. I am really focusing, like I said, this kind of preparedness. I'm really going to do some focus videos on being more prepared, and maybe some literature or books that you might need to have in your home to be a little more prepared for what comes your way. And I'll be doing a kind of a book review, my favorite books to have. That video is going to be coming up. Of course, all the garden updates, and as I start harvesting vegetables, I will definitely bring you along, and anything I can is definitely going to be a canning video. So lots more canning videos. I can year round. That's part of being prepared for the whole year. And I think I truly am. I literally have less than a dozen jars available in pint jars. And I might have a couple dozen quart jars, but I've got those earmarked for some soups that I want to do for you. And so it'll be exciting to see. I've got a potato leek soup that I'll be canning, and I'm going to be canning potatoes this week. Actually, I'm canning potatoes, herbed potatoes. So I found these beautiful yellow, well, I showed you in the grocery haul, yellow, they were Idaho Gold. You don't even need butter on these potatoes. I've baked a couple of them, and they are just decadently delicious. So good. So I'll be using those in the canning process and see how they come out. And I'll show you how I hopefully cut down on the amount of starch, because potatoes do give off some starch. So I don't want to par cook them. So I'm going to be showing you how I do that. I'm going to do a prep a day, can a day method for that. And I've also, I want to start taking, like, maybe you guys can give me some suggestions, and I can pick out of the suggestions which one I want to do for you, whether it be a recipe. I'd love it to be a recipe, because canning projects can be time consuming, and if I'm not going to eat it, I don't want to can 7 jars of something. Does that make sense? But to give you a recipe for something, I would love that if you would like to put in your request for that. And then let's see, I've got, what other projects are coming up? I've got more fall garden to put in as I pull plants out. That'll be going on. I did get all my firewood is stacked on that side of the house. I have 3 full cords of firewood to go into winter with. So I feel very good about that. Even if I was home every day, all day long, that's more than enough wood for me to heat this house. It's very efficient, and so is that wood stove. So I really, I'm really thankful I have that over there. I have my propane filled for cooking for the year. So I'm prepped there. I'm just, it's just a matter of wrapping up, summer, and maybe doing a couple outside projects that can't be done when it starts raining again. Yeah. Don't get me wrong though, I love the rain, so I'm okay with it. But so lots of meals coming out of the home can pantry this winter. They're so easy. I made a meal for my daughter last night to take over to her house for her to have a meal ready to take out of the fridge and put it in the oven. And anyways, it used home canned chicken. I mean, it was just super easy. Everything was in my pantry. I didn't have to do anything extra. I had Thrive veggies except for the frozen broccoli. It was a broccoli cheese casserole. So Thrive veggies. I had water chestnuts in the fridge or in the pantry. I had the pasta was already in the pantry. It was just an easy recipe and I had breadcrumbs. All that stuff was here. So stocking our pantries is super important, and yeah, we just all need to really focus on that. Then it takes a lot of the pressure off when it comes time to, whipping up a meal out of nowhere. I have a bread video coming up. That's why you see the little red Dutch oven back there. I gave that to my daughter when I moved because I don't have red in my kitchen really anymore. So I gave that to my daughter, but I went over and got it because it's a little, I think it's a 3-quart cast iron, enamel coated cast iron. And I have a video that was inspired by Lisa over at Sutton's Days that I'll be tagging onto that video with. It's a video response to her. It's a Dutch oven bread that she did, a jalapeno cheddar. And I've got so many jalapenos out of the garden. In fact, that's what I want to see suggestions for. What should I do with the jalapenos? I have peppers coming. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of them. I know I'm going to can some jalapenos because I used canned jalapenos. I wouldn't necessarily use cowboy candy, so I'm not going to make that because I wouldn't eat that. But I will eat pickled jalapenos. I will eat plain jalapenos. And I've got some jalapeno jam that needs to, come on. Because I gave it all away, so I got to make some more. All right. So anyways, guys, I hope that this month is a success for everyone. Don't forget, stay focused on being prepared. There's lots of fun collaborations out there. In fact, I think there's Spam-Timber. Is it Spam-Timber? There's a collab going on how to cook Spam. I would have loved to have been in on that, but I would have had to buy Spam. I don't generally put Spam in my cabinet, but I would if somebody here, wanted to eat that. Anyway, all right, guys, I can't wait to see you next time. I hope that if there's something you'd like to see or that you're excited to see, you'll leave me a comment in the comment section below. If you're not a subscriber and any of this stuff appeals to you, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell next to it. And there's also a join button. If you go down below, it'll tell you I have a video twice a month. It's a live chat for members only when you join. I do giveaways, and now I've started, and this week will be the first one, for members that attend a live chat. If they actually want to have a private chat with me on where we're live together on the video, on the off weeks that I don't do the group live chat, I'm going to start doing that. And it just makes it personal. It makes it a little more intimate, and I appreciate the channel support no matter what, because there's a lot of you that support it that can't even make the live chats, but support the channel. And I do thank you, and I appreciate it. So anyways, it allows me to bring you a lot more content. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. And everybody, winding down with August. I hope it was a great August for you. I hope September is fantastic. And wherever you are, it's free of bad storms and you get really good weather or a beautiful Indian summer. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.